All right, Frank, we're back for another film on your list. It's number 84, Harsh Times. Harsh Times is a 2005 crime drama directed by David Ayer and starring Christian Bale, Freddie Rodriguez, Eva Longoria, Chaka Forman, Tammy Trull, and more. So in order to describe this film, I'm going to use the parlance of the youth of today. In Harsh Times, two low-life friends fuck around and find out. Your thoughts on Harsh Times are? It has been more than a decade since I've watched this, but in high school, I liked this. I think I gave my copy away. Not sure who got it. Well, you're better off without it. I'm not even going to try and hide my feelings or dance around this. I didn't like this movie. I hated the script. I didn't like any of the characters. I generally have a hard time with movies where there isn't a single person in it that you can connect with or like, or that has any redeeming qualities. And this is one of those films. I just did not enjoy it at all. The film feels just like another offshoot of Training Day. Both of those were written by David Ayer. David Ayer, also directed this one. Antoine Fuqua directed Training Day. And you can definitely see a difference there in direction. From what I've read, Christian Bale was being considered for the Ethan Hawke role in Training Day. And when he didn't get it, David Ayer said, "Hey man, I've got this other script. It's very similar to this, same kind of feel. Read it and tell me what you think." Gave it to him, and Christian Bale was like, "Let's do it." And that's how Harsh Times got made. I get the idea that he probably thought oh, this is going to be like Training Day, but it's not anywhere near that quality. I'm sorry, but it's just not. And I like Christian Bale. I like Freddie Rodriguez, but the two main characters are they're terrible. There's no redeeming qualities to them at all, which is weird because the script goes through this whole opening scene with Christian Bale's character where it kind of sets him up as this nice, sensitive guy. He just loves his woman, and he's got nightmares and PTSD from Iraq, and you should care about this guy. And then 10 minutes later, he's just the scum of the earth, scum of the earth type dude, and never stops being that guy. And even returns to his girl and can't help but being scum of the earth when he returns. So it's why even bother setting him up as this nice, sensitive guy when it's that's obviously totally false. And Freddie Rodriguez, it's he's Christian Bale's friend, that character's friend, who is out of work and he's being driven around town to drop off resumes and stuff. And, they're drinking, they're doing drugs, they're doing, bad stuff.
I want to do it because it's fun. It's fun to do bad things. To drive into a car.
Well, did you know that you could perhaps kill somebody?
Yes, but I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
The whole thing is Eva Longoria plays his girlfriend, and she's she wants him to get a job and make things right, basically. Be a man. And he just actively works against all that. There's just no redemption for either of these guys. They're just terrible. And I just didn't like the movie because of that. It's there's no point where it's they really do the right thing. They're terrible all the way through. There's legitimately nothing that I liked about it. There's no technical aspects of it that I liked. I didn't like the characters. I didn't particularly like the direction. Yeah, there's just nothing that I liked about it. So would I recommend it? No, absolutely not. I would never recommend Harsh Times. And I'd be curious, you say that you watched this 10 years ago or something. I would be curious if you watched it now, if you still liked it. So let me know. Rewatch it and let me know. So next up on your list is another David Ayer film, directed by him, not written by him, but directed by him. It's Street Kings. I know why you put this one on the list. It's got Keanu Reeves in it. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, I'm surprised that there's not more Keanu on this list. But I'm going to be honest with you, after Dark Blue and Harsh Times, I'm not looking forward to this. I'm just not. Like, I don't need any more David Ayer in my life, Frank. I just don't. I love Fury. Like, Fury is an amazing film. But just everything else, I'm just like, ugh. Oh, and Training Day. Training Day is an amazing script, and he wrote that. But other than those two things, I'm just like, no thanks, David Ayer. That's it for this one. Sorry to be such a downer. I feel like I just like poo-pooed on everything that is Harsh Times, but I don't care. It's terrible. I don't like it. So until next time, Frank and anybody else who's watching, you can like, comment, share, and subscribe, do all that stuff. And I will see you in the next one.